Welcome to episode 47 of the Wilderness Podcast, the show for casuals, done by casuals. I'm Dills, and joining me as always is Deagin.
Hey, how's it going?
The going's pretty good. How was your week?
I
have no idea.
It was okay. Not too much has gone down. Just kind of waiting for school to start. Starting soon,
nice.
So. But, real life related, nothing yet. I might, I think I was gonna go to my buddy's place for the Conor McGregor-Floyd Mayweather fight, but looking it up, it's a 5.5 hour commute, and it's like $200 to get there and back. 5 hours there, 5 hours back.
What are you flying to Nunavut?
Yeah, pretty much. I just can't do it. I did a commute like that 2 weeks ago or something, and I was fine with it. But then it's like, fuck, it's kind of a lot of money, and then plus alcohol and food and shit. We barbecue a lot when we all hang out. It's just like, man, I'm better off just staying at home and watching the fight. Like, I can't do that every other weekend.
Fair enough.
But real life related. I mean, not real life related, RuneScape related.
Well, it's basically the same thing at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. I got 70 Thieving so I can boost for my elite, or my Western Hard Diaries.
Ooh. Following my tracks, eh?
Well, I gotta get them for raids, you know? I need Elite Void. I've been working on all that stuff for a little too long. I've been gearing up for raids. It's gotten to the point now where I'm like 10 mil off from a Dragon Warhammer. I did the math.
Didn't you just blow like a bunch of mil on Herblore?
Yeah. Blew like 15 mil on Herblore. If I didn't do that, I'd have a Dragon Warhammer right now. But I'm like, if I wanted to, I could just do a bunch of... I could finish the Cerberus task that I spent like 300 points getting, hope I get like a good drop, and then boom, there's a Dragon Warhammer. Okay. But even if I don't get one, it's just like I could slave for the rest of this week, and I'd have one. Plus with daily herb runs, if I do 2 herb runs a day, that's like a mil. You know what I mean? So a mil a day.
Yeah, that's pretty good. What herbs do you do in your runs?
Right now I'm doing Renars. I have like 20 Renars, like 20 something Snapdragons, and I have like 30
Seeds?
or 50. Yeah, 30 or 50 Torstals. Yeah, I get them all through Slayer. I have like 3 or 4 mil worth of seeds. And
I can't save those in my bank though. I gotta sell it. They go straight to the GE when I get that much.
Yeah, I don't know. I like stockpiling because then it's like, oh, let's look at my seeds. Oh shit, I got like 4 mil worth of seeds. And if I just start planting them now, you'll go through like 12 a day or something. I forget. 10 or 12 a day. If you're just doing it once like in the morning, once at night.
Yeah, and you do get some pretty decent Herblore experience, like when making them into potions with fair profit, right?
I haven't really checked the prices, but I think prayer potions, you lose some money. I mean, the only potions I would be making, I think, are the prayers. I would sell the Snapdragons, the Torsals.
No. Yeah. But if you're planting the Ranar seeds that you got from Slayer, it's just pure profit, basically. Unless you're comparing it to selling the seeds, or you're comparing it to selling the herbs without turning them into potions, right?
Yeah. I think the best money, I haven't checked in a while, but I think the best money is just selling the herbs, but prayer pots they were like 11k last week. I haven't checked this week.
Ooh.
Yeah, I bought like 100 and they're 11k, and I was like, oh, for fuck.
Ouch.
It's ridiculous. But, I don't know. It's kind of weird to think that I almost have my Dragon Warhammer. And I was thinking like, man, I should just use a Bandos Godsword for raids. Just because like I already have one and it's just way fucking cheaper.
Yeah, that's true. But how much worse is it to have than a Dragon Warhammer? A lot. Actually, let me ask you this first. How much is Warhammer going to cost you?
Like around 60 mil.
And how much is a Bandos Godsword?
2 to 4. I bought my Bandos like 2-3 years ago, like a long time ago. I have no idea how much it's worth right now.
How much better is the Dragon Warhammer than the Bandos
Godsword? A lot
Godsword?
Better. Because Dragon Warhammer works on a flat percentage when you spec. Actually, hold on, let me double check this just to make sure. So the Dragon Warhammer is like, as of right now, 66 mil. And then the BGS, Bandos Godsword, is like 3 mil. But the Dragon Warhammer is like better because the special only takes 50% or something like that. So you can spec twice in a row.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
BGS is 65, I think. So yeah, it's 65. Or maybe it's 55. One or the other. But yeah, you can't just spec. Yeah, it's 65. You can't spec twice in a row.
Okay.
But also, the Dragon Warhammer, it reduces like the target's defense level by 30% as long as you hit it. But on Tecton, you reduce it by 5 even if you miss.
Okay.
And that's kind of like Tecton's really like really nice for Dragon Warhammer, but I mean all the bosses are, right?
Yeah, it's one of the better items for bossing, right?
Well, for Corp, for raiding, if you have like a group of people, if you're not soloing, it's really nice for like General Grador and all that jazz.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so the Bandos God Sword, it drains, you know, like their defense and all that shit. And it's based on, I believe, what you hit or when you hit it. So like when you're doing like Corp, you want to spec the Corp beast like 4 times the Dragon Warhammer, and then you come back with a BGS, I believe. At least if you're like soloing. You'll see Iron Men doing that. Well, they just keep going in and
teleporting to their home.
Yeah. And then, but against Tecton, instead of draining like 5%, even if you hit a 0, you'll just drain 10 from his defense, which is, you know, nothing. I have no idea how much defense Tecton has. I can actually look that up though. But like, it's a lot better and it's a lot more versatile, I guess.
And more convenient from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
It's funny. A lot of items in this game, you pay so much for the convenience of it.
Look at, look at the Eternal Amulet of Glory. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's for you, those of you who don't know. With the you can charge your glories at the Fountain of Rune, and you have a very small chance of one of your glories turning into a Eternal Glory, which has unlimited teleports.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes, it's pretty huge. But, like, yeah, I don't know. But next week, if I just, like, did a bunch of Slayer and shit, I don't even have to, like, really grind for cash. I can just do Slayer, and I'd have my Dragon Warhammer. Yeah. And then from there, I'm able to boost my construction, my thieving, and I've already done the farming part for my Western Hard. Those are the only things I have to boost for. So I can pretty much get my Westerns this week. I'm pretty much, and then I have to get my Void. I can pretty much start raiding next week. So like, I'm kind of waiting on my one buddy to catch up because he was kind of more focused on making money and doing combat. He's not much of a skiller, but now he has to like grind 30 levels mining, 20 levels in this, 30 in that. Like he's got like a lot of grinding to do now. So yeah, during this time, I'm just gonna like, once I finish, I might just do Hunter or something random. I just might find something, like I might just do Red Chins until he's done or something. Just something random that will make me a lot of money. Because I'm also, like I got 98 defense. I'm 1 mil from 99 defense. And, yeah, I can get 99 defense this week as well if I'm just grinding Slayer for cash.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I was doing the math, and I'm pretty sure I can get 99 range and magic if I were to just, instead of buying a Dragon Warhammer, just buy chins and burst/barrage runes.
Yeah, okay.
So I could, you know, instead of having Dragon Warhammer, I could just have like 2 extra 99s.
That's tough though.
Yeah, but I also kind of want to get like some prayer levels because I want to get my combat up. But I don't know. So it's kind of hard to decide if I should just get the Dragon Warhammer or if I should just get range and magic because. Well, I cannonball, like Calphites, Suckwas. There's a couple other I cannon, but like Fire Giants and shit.
Anything that sucks to kill, basically.
Yeah, and I've gone from like 90 to 93 range just from cannoning and killing Sarah, the Sarah boss.
True. Yeah, that's always nice. It's like 3 levels almost.
Yeah, so in my mind, it's like I could just I could get a Bone Crusher, go to the area you unlock with Monkey Madness 2.
Right.
Chin them, and then with my Bone Crusher, get a bunch of free ass experience and get a lot of range and mage levels like super fast.
All right.
But like in a macro, if I'm trying to be like efficient, in a macro wise, like I will eventually get those range levels just from doing Slayer.
Yeah, definitely.
So like it's kind of like what I could do is just get defense experience on tasks that I can't range in mage, and then I could just like ice barrage or burst necreals, like dust devils and all that stuff for fast Slayer experience and magic experience, and then I can just range. I can change my task blocks, my block list, and just start ranging like dragons and bloodvelds and wyverns and stuff. So I don't know, it's kind of tricky. I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know if I want the levels now or if I want to like get them in a month or two from now, pretty much. But while getting Slayer.
That's a tough one. Because I know it's almost like if you don't buy the Dragon Warhammer now, it's going to be so hard to get it just because like you're so close, right? And 60 mil is quite a bit to save up for.
I mean, I was really debating on doing a 50 mil chuck at the Duel Arena this week.
Oh, shit.
I had my hand on the button thinking, if I win this, I could get the 99s and I could keep the Dragon Warhammer.
Yeah. And if you lose it, you get neither.
Yeah, but I won't, you know? That's not how it works. You don't think of that. You just
exactly.
You win. You only think of the win.
Confidence is key.
Yeah. But I was looking into it or trying to remember, like, over the course of, like, my RS history, I'm pretty sure I'm up, like, 80 mil total at the Duel Arena. Because back when 0% commissions were, like, allowed, which is, like, you kind of duel via proxy, like, you'd get, like, I got, like, a streamer to, he would do, commission, stakes for people.
And, that was huge a couple years ago.
Yeah, and so I would just give them money with everyone, and like almost every time I did it, like I did so many bank chucks, and that's kind of why I don't want to do another one, because I did so many, I made like 60, 70 mil, and then I allegedly got my buddy was staking, I allegedly just traded him 10 mil and was like, alright, chuck it, or 8 mil, I was like, dude, just chuck it, fuck it, and he ended up winning, allegedly.
Yeah, if that were to have happened, that would have been pretty sweet.
Yeah. But man, I don't know. I really want to do it. Because I mean, if I lose it, it's kind of like, well, that sucks. I have my answer. I'll range and mage all my Slayer tasks and get the 99s and get as high of a Slayer level as possible. Because I don't want to get like, you know, I don't want to get more experience. Like, I don't want to get like, you know, 25 mil like strength or attack experience and Slayer, but like not have a 99 range or mage. It's kind of like wasted experience, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like if you're looking at the big picture, I guess. I don't know. It's like it's decision time for me. I gotta figure out what's good.
Why don't you just take 1 mil and see what you can make happen with that?
Well, because what am I gonna do? Just do a 1 mil chuck?
Well, you do a 1 mil chuck. If you win that, now you have 2 mil. Do a 2 mil chuck. You win that, you got 4 mil. Do a 4 mil chuck. Or you just keep doing 1 mil chucks. That's what I usually do.
I mean, I could, but
40 duels, and if you win all of them, there's the 40 mil you're looking for.
Yeah, what if I just did 50 mil and I won 1? You know what I mean?
With that logic, just sell your whole bank and stake it. Double your bank right there.
You know, I could.
You're set for life.
Cause like, I'm thinking like in my mind, it's kind of like it would suck to lose 50 mil. Like, I'll be oh man. Like, I'm thinking, oh shucks. Cause I've lost like, you know, 15 mil stakes before and shit. And I'm always just like, whatever. And I don't care that much. It's kind of like all this money I got was just like passive income from just doing Slayer and doing dailies and shit, right? It's not like I sat down and grinded this cash out. Like cause I'd like to get 99 Slayer, and Slayer's like good money. There's AFKable tasks, there's non-AFKable tasks.
Mm-hmm.
And like
get thrown in every now and then.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not too bad. And it's much like if I skill for this 50 mil, no way in hell would I chuck it, but
yeah, that's true.
I don't know. We'll see by by next episode if I've done it.
Oh shit, I'm on the edge of my seat.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, not much else to say. What about you though?
Yeah, it's been a pretty slow week on all fronts. Let's just say it like that, because real life, I think I broke my clavicle bone. It's kind of sticking out of my chest a little bit. It don't look too good. A brick hit it at work a couple days ago. It wasn't even a big hit. It just, I guess I'm not drinking enough milk. My bones are just brittle.
I think if it was broken, you'd probably know. You'd be in so much pain.
It's like, I don't know, you can look at my chest though, and it's poking out. It looks like I'm growing like, almost like I would be growing a horn out of my chest. Like you see a little thing poking out a bit, right?
Yeah.
Looks pretty badass, I should say. It's barely noticeable, but man, my fucking anxiety. I went to my safety guy and I was like, hey man, can you check this out? He's like, yeah, you're fine. I was like, what if I turn my neck and it snags on my jugular and just I bleed out?
Yeah, from the inside too.
Yeah, and he's just like, just make sure you finish your work first and then bleed out.
Just don't muck anything up on the way out.
Yeah. don't fucking bleed on the carpet, man. That shit stains. But besides that, I upgraded some of my recording equipment. I don't know if you guys can tell. Does my voice sound sultry? And moving on to RuneScape, what have I done? Honestly, I think I've just been doing some Slayer. I jump on, do a little bit of Slayer. Like I've been playing not a whole lot, but I have been doing quite a bit of Slayer. Just nothing really happens if you're not getting good drops or getting good tasks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Currently plugging away at a King Black Dragon task, so it's always fun.
Yeah.
Not much going on. Besides that, not much more going on. I was gonna reveal this little tip of these items that I've been flipping in the GE for the past week or two. But right now I'm trying to sell them and they're not selling. So I'll tell you guys next week on how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of exciting. Did get really successful with some GE flips, which was nice because I'm usually like losing my money when I'm trying to just GE flip.
Are they like single big items or are you doing like arrows and shit like that?
It's like,
are you doing like high volume for little profit or small volume for a lot of profit? You know what I mean?
It's like mid.
Okay.
But high volume at the same time. So that's why I'll tell you guys about it next week on how it goes. And yeah, honestly, this is like a really great item, and I've been looking at it, and I've been watching kind of throughout the week, seeing and paying attention to how it was selling last month and stuff like that, just through some of the websites. OS Buddy has a pretty good GE tracker, and it seems like it'll always be a decent thing to flip as long as not like a shit ton of people are doing it.
Yeah.
Besides that, it's kind of pointless to talk about, isn't it?
Well, it's a little teaser for
a little
week.
Teaser. But yeah, I think that's about it. I did some PKing on my pure, but all the kills I got, for some reason I AFK'd in the wilderness, I think, because like went to go log back on and now I'm in Lumbridge and all my items are gone, so that sucks.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened.
Find yourself with like 4 defense all of a sudden and you're dead?
Imagine. Yeah, that was probably my week. Nothing too much, but I'm pretty excited for what's coming up this week. You said you're watching the Conor McGregor fight on the weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to try and find a stream.
Yeah, I have some friends who invited me over, and everyone else has been getting so hyped up over the fight, but I haven't really been paying too much attention. It's kind of similar with it when No Man's Sky was coming out. I had all these people at work being like, dude, you gotta get it. And then I was like, eh. And then it came out and it kind of flopped. Not saying the fight's gonna flop. I'm just,
Oh, I'm saying the fight's going to flop.
You think so, eh?
Well, because, okay, when it was Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, and that shit was so, I don't know how that fight was so popular, because everybody talking about it had no idea who the fighters were, including myself.
Yep, me too.
And, like, when I was younger, I used to love watching, like, boxing highlights of, like, Roy Jones Jr. and shit like that.
Yeah.
He's so, like, flashy and stuff. And so I was like, you know what? Let me look up some Floyd Mayweather shit. And, like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, he's just kind of standing there to some nice counter punches, alright. But, like, it's nothing like, night and day kind of. I mean, he's obviously a better boxer, he's really good, but he's like, I, like, kind of was looking into it, and just, like, everyone's saying his fight style is, like, a very passive, like, counter striker type of a thing. And then...
True.
And I was like, oh, okay, so this fight's gonna be, like, really boring. Like, in the UFC, when it was, like, Lyoto Machida versus, like, Rashad... I remember everyone telling me about that fight. It's like, oh, dude, it's gonna be sick. And then you watch it, and, like, the crowd's booing them because nothing's happening. Because, like...
Oh, yeah. I remember watching that fight. Like, but that's the thing. If you're, like, a fan of that type of stuff, sometimes some people enjoy watching those fights in the sense that you're, like, it's like you're watching these mind games.
Yeah.
A lot of people hated watching GSP fight because he would just, take him to the ground and then 5 rounds would pass and then he would win from a decision for the most part. But I always thought it was pretty cool that there was nobody who could defend against him. Like once he took you to the ground, pretty much everyone's fucked. So that's always fun.
Yeah, but like I remember the aftermath of the Floyd Mayweather fight, Manny Pacquiao, it was like everyone was like, "Oh man, that sucked. That was boring." And it's like, "Well, no shit. No, did no one look? Am I the only one that actually looked into this?" Like I went to my buddy's house and we got it on pay-per-view and like, 30 minutes in pretty much everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is so gay." and I feel like it's Conor McGregor, everyone loves him. And like this is going to be his last fight. I guarantee, like dude, he's peaked. This is his peak right here. You know what I mean?
It's got to be.
Dude, was like 170 million. I don't know how much the fight is. That's the number that pops in my mind for some reason, but a lot of money, a lot of RuneScape gold you get for that.
Oh shit, dude, you could buy your Dragon Warhammer and get every 99 that you could want.
Yeah, 200 mil everything in a quick ban. But like, yeah, but like, I don't know. The people I talk to, they're like, man, I think Conor McGregor has like a decent chance to win this. And it's like, no, he's gonna get his fucking ass kicked.
Man, but you never know. Dude, it's just like PKing in the wilderness.
It's not. It's
when RNG strikes, because RNG's an MMA too. When RNG strikes you, like you get a strike of luck with it.
Well, technically, if I'm gonna be a dick and say technically, there's no RNG in MMA or boxing. There's no random number generations.
No, but there's
lucky. He could get a lucky hit, I know, but like I think Floyd Mayweather's like he's been knocked down, like you can count it on your hands. Like he never gets knocked down. He's such a good defensive boxer, and then it's like it's like a level 50 pure going up against like a Darok pure. You know what I mean? Like a Piety pure.
Miracles happen though.
He's like double his combat level. He's got way more. His defense is higher than his attack. It's like, okay, there's a chance,
fine, hold on, let's talk.
Let's be real.
Who do you think has a higher defense level between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather?
Floyd Mayweather, man. In terms of boxing? In terms of boxing. If it's MMA.
I mean, defense, you could take a punch, you could take a punch, but like,
Floyd?
Okay, so you think he's got the upper, yeah, okay. But when it comes to attack and strength.
Floyd? If it's boxing, you throw in, I was talking to my one buddy. I think Conor McGregor should just throw in, like, pretend to kick him. Just fake him out with, like, a random kick in the middle of a fight. Like, not actually.
He's got him in the clinch. He's got him in the clinch.
Just picks up his knee and just does, like, a fake little kick towards his head. Just to kind of, like, throw in the mind games.
He's climbing on the turnbuckle.
But, like, I don't know. I'm still gonna watch the fight, but I'm calling it. I don't know. People are saying Conor might win. I'm gonna be real fucking... this is a simulation if he wins. You know what I mean? This isn't reality if he wins.
Interesting. Well, you see, I don't know enough to disagree or agree, but I may or may not watch it. I'll definitely read about it the day afterwards and pretend I watched it when I go to work on Monday.
Yep.
I know this has been getting hyped up for days.
Oh man, it's... The hype's been going for a couple months. It's pretty good.
Yeah, at least since last Monday, so it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But that being said, the only problem is we got a conflict of interest, because you know what's happening on Saturday?
Wilderness Wars? Is that Saturday?
The Wilderness Wars is this Saturday.
Yeah, buddy.
So let's bring us into the news, will ya?
So yeah, on the 22nd of August, they released a dev blog on the Psulliuscyben mushrooms, which is like a type of woodcutting experience you can now get in Fossil Island.
Cool.
So you're getting like some decent experience. But yeah, so the Psulliuscyben mushrooms can be found in the swamplands, and you need 65 woodcutting. And yeah, you gotta be on Fossil Island. You'll get bittercat mushrooms instead of logs when you chop them. And you have a chance to get the Mort Meyer fungi while you're chopping them.
Okay, right. You can use that with a Vanto to make super energy potions?
I believe so.
Am I getting that right?
I think so. Which means staminas are gonna crash hard. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about this. But anyways, there's also a rare chance of obtaining a Psulliuscyben cap. So it's like the Golovina, the Golov.
What?
Golovonova. The Golovonova?
Is that in RuneScape, or are we talking?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, let me say this again. The mushroom cap is similar to the Golovonova fruit top.
All right,
and
all right.
you can use it to make mushroom pie, and when eaten, you get a +4 crafting boost, and you need 60 cooking to make it, so...
Did we figure out what the 4 crafting boost was for? Besides there being a lack of a crafting boost, let's say?
Probably to help Iron Men obtain Zenite jewelry. Because right now it's a +5 boost, but it's also kind of a bitch to do. And it's not as consistent.
Oh no.
But it probably has something to do with the new jewelry, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Yeah. So, a total of there's 6 Psulliuscyben mushrooms that can be found in the swamp. But instead of, unlike normal trees, the mushrooms have like a root system, I guess, if that makes any sense. So, only one of the 6 mushrooms can be chopped at a time. And so, once you chop down one mushroom, another one respawns somewhere in the swamp. So, there's only going to be one active mushroom around in the game. And,
that's pretty cool.
Trees, you can just take another tree if there's a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it's kind of similar to the minnows at the fishing guild that they added.
Yeah,
like
kind of.
The fish, they just move around every now and then. They don't actually disappear.
Yeah, kind of like that. The way they kind of talk about this, it feels like the swamp is big, so it's not like, oh, just take one. Like with fishing, like you go like one square in a clockwise formation every 15 seconds.
Yep,
that's what you do with the minnows. And this, it's probably going to be a little bit more running around. But
yeah.
You can't hop worlds to just get another mushroom spawn. Yeah, like it's not world based, it's server based. If that makes sense, like no matter which world you go in, the same. Like there's only going to be that one mushroom in that one spot at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's gonna be aggressive monsters in the swamp.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's gonna be something that people are gonna have to worry about.
Yeah, I don't know. But
or if they're gonna be worth to kill, like if they're gonna drop any items that are interesting, or if it's just gonna be like Black Knights or something like that.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. It's probably some weird critters that just drop bones. Who knows? But you'll be able to make a special kind of fungicide to clear a mushroom if it's in like, oh fuck, I'm level 20 or whatever, and there's way too many, I'm gonna die. You can get a special fungicide, you can just delete the mushroom and go to the next area.
Okay, cool, not bad. That's interesting.
And so they say a large part of the content in the swamp is like interacting and traveling through the swamp. And so like you're not really gonna be just camping one mushroom. Because
they want you to enjoy the journey, not the destination.
Yeah, like I'm kind of worried though. Like staminas are gonna just crash in price, and I know people used to.
Why do you say that?
Because you can get the energy potions, right, with the bittersweet caps with the Avantos.
That one's with the Mortmeyer fungus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind then. I take that back.
Right now there is a spot you can grow the bittersweet mushrooms or bittersweet. What are they called?
I forget. Shit, let me go.
We just said. Bitter cap, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just getting confused because when you look at I'm pretty sure it's just labeled as mushroom, but it's actually a bitter cap mushroom. Right now you can grow them in Canifis. There's a farming spot, and I've been doing that, and I probably should sell them. Or I probably should have sold them a week ago, but whatever.
Yeah, I guess they're just coming up with new ways to get the shitty items.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they're kind of just wanting to change up woodcutting methods, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's always cool. I'm always welcoming interesting ways to do things in this game, right? Especially this whole Fossil Island is just introducing new ways to do things, right?
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
So, so they're hoping that this is a faster woodcutting method than Willows, but not faster than 3-tick teaks.
Okay, cool. That's...
Yeah, because, if you want a power level... woodcutting, you just go to Willows or you 3-tick, which most people would just go to Willows because who's going to 3-tick? But
yeah, it's a very small portion of people willing to fucking give themselves arthritis or whatever.
Yeah, so the poll questions are: should the Psulliuscyben mushrooms in the Fossil Island act as a level 65 woodcutting training feature? Players would have to keep traversing through the dangerous swamp to use these. Hopping worlds would not help, like in growing, like going to a certain pattern or getting a certain mushroom. They would give bitter caps and a small chance of Mort Meyer fungi with an estimated experience at 65k per hour at 65 and 90k at 99.
Cool.
That's the first question. Second one is, should the psilocybin mushrooms have a rare chance of giving a new ingredient for the mushroom pies, requiring 60 cooking, and the pies would give a +4 boost in crafting?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of seem harmless, right? Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like the idea, and yeah, it's making Fossil Island sound a lot bigger than I'm expecting it to be.
Yeah, like
there's a swampland area.
Yeah, Zia is huge. This is going to be like massive. They have an underwater area, swampland. They're going to have the mining tot area. They're going to have the fossil wyverns. They're going to have the herblore tracking stuff and the bird's nest. Like, it's going to be massive. Yeah, and I already have my max kudos and stuff. I did that like a while ago.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So I'm all set.
Smart. And if you've already done your Vera card diaries, I'm pretty sure you've unlocked all the kudos as well.
One question I had, and a lot of people had when they were doing their kudos, like they'd be missing like one or two, or they'd be missing a couple kudos.
Yeah.
When you do, what's that quest where like there's the jump scares of like the little scream phase? You have to go into the rift. Not Soul Revenant. God, I have no idea what it is, but maybe a
Soul's Bane, where you can hit like 300. Bane?
Pardon?
Is that where you get the weapons and you can hit monsters for like 300 damage?
Yeah. In the rift?
That's a really cool quest too, because you're having to kill like, it's like anger. You had to go into this room, it's called anger, and I think you're like almost like, I don't know, man. Are you I don't know. It's actually pretty interesting. I wish I paid attention, I should say.
Yeah. But if you're going for those kudos and stuff and you've done that quest, make sure you go back in. You have to re-enter to get the kudos, the full. It's weird. It took me a while to figure that out, and I actually had two people ask me this week. Not asked me, but they just asked a general question, and I was like the only one there that was like, "Oh, dude, have you done a Soul's Bane and gone back in?" Like, no. All right, go do that. And they'd send me a PM thanking me because it worked. So, if you have that issue, keep that in mind. Anyways,
cool.
We'll continue on with the news. So, things that came out this week. It's kind of like, it's a really light week. I should say thing that came out, but,
yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, so this week they came out with, you probably noticed when you first logged in, you can remember your username or you can hide it on the login screen. So hiding is super nice for streamers.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably like a streamer specific feature, but like it's pretty necessary. Well, it's sad that it's necessary because authenticators don't really work, but you can also remember your username, such as little quality of life.
Fair. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, that's it for the updates.
Basically,
that's the whole thing. They have released a picture of the UI of what the Wilderness War will look like, kind of, for the spectator mode.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll go over it again just in case you didn't listen last week. But the Wilderness Wars, it's like there's 5 teams of 50 in the wilderness, and there'll be 5 generals. The generals are Bodhi, Knightinator, MMORPG, Sickner, and Torvesta. So just like YouTubers or streamers. Mm-hmm. Each general can give 49 codes to recruit people into their army.
Okay.
There's a prize pool of $15,000, for the winner, and then 5,000 for the last general standing, or I guess they're dividing it up for 5,000 for the last general standing and 2,500 for each confirmed general kill.
Yeah, let me just say that again for you. But it's the total altogether be 15,000, and that's how it's going to be divided.
Just to specify that. There's going to be 2 enraged bosses roaming the area, and they'll either offer upgrades of weapons or armor for the team to kill. So yeah, they'll have to go and kill bosses for better gear. Kind of cool.
Very nice, very nice.
The general's going to have boosted stats, so they're not going to just instantly die. They're going to be in like the hundreds or 200s. I don't know what their exact stats are.
I have a picture right here, actually. I saw it posted on Twitter. It's, they're going to have all their attack bonuses will be plus 104. All of their defense will be plus 100. Their strength is going to be 50, and their prayer is going to be plus 50.
Nice.
It's like a necklace, it looks like, that they're wearing, and it's going to give them like a little, almost like when you're in Barbarian, when you're at Barbarian Assault, and you have the little circle that goes around you. Depending on what task you are. What job you are.
That's pretty cool.
And it's a way to distinguish who the generals are, so you can kind of like go
Yeah.
get them to the minions, and they can try to rush the generals.
Yeah, and so when the general dies, the whole team dies too. So a lot of it will be focusing the generals and all that stuff. But that being said, if you manage to wipe the general's team, he's fucked. So I'm actually pretty excited to see this strategy involved.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. And did you go over the bosses?
Want to go over it?
Yeah. So it says here that they're gonna have 2 enraged bosses. They're gonna have their own unique mechanics, and one of these bosses are gonna drop, or I don't know if it's gonna drop, but it says it's gonna upgrade your armor, while the other one upgrades your weapons. Right? So they released a picture before. I have them retweeted on our Twitter, but it'll kind of show you what I think is going to happen is like you kill it, and then depending on what armor you're wearing, it's going to just automatically upgrade. I could be wrong, but this is just from what the picture that I had retweeted, what it looked like. It says things like the picture is a rune crossbow, and that has an arrow to an armadillo crossbow, right? Dragon scimitar. Sorry, fuck me, I can't even talk tonight. Dragon scimitar will upgrade to an abyssal tentacle. Dragon dagger to dragon claws. Granite maul to elder maul. Oh shit, that was just for the generals.
So the generals and soldiers have different setups, so it seems like the generals get the spec weapons just to prevent, everyone rushing someone with a dragon dagger. It seems like the soldiers, they just have the trifecta of just regular weapons, no specs, but yeah, sorry, continue.
No, that's good. I really like that. And then the armor is going to work for everybody. So black dragon hide boots will go to Carol's, rune to Torags, enchanted is going to go to Aram's. Pretty straightforward.
So it's going to be kind of cool though. Yeah, rune crossbow to ACB, that's a huge difference. If one squad has, Kodai wands instead of ancient staffs, like armor crossbows and abbey whips, I mean, that's total game changer. So the people are going to be pivoting hard around the bosses. But that being said, if there's Callisto, sorry to interrupt, but if Callisto's one of the bosses, I don't know what the bosses are. I don't know if they've released what they are, but Callisto can stack you up for 60 to 80 as is. So
and these are going to be enraged, they're gonna be and their own unique mechanics.
Oh, really? New mechanics.
It says they will have their own unique mechanics to challenge our generals. I don't know if that means the mechanics are only going to affect the generals, or if it just means you know what I mean? It could be Callisto that's going to shoot maybe knock you back out of the wilderness. Yeah. I don't know.
Knock you into the other team, teleporting you, or if it's the cloud octopus.
Unequipped all your items.
Just delete an item from you.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be annoying.
It'd be super sweet. I want to see one of the generals just Elder Maul someone just one shot. I want to see a big 99, a big 112. It's
probably going to be something pretty similar to that.
Pretty excited. It's going to be super sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool to see them kind of rushing to the boss, sort of. Fighting the boss on its own might be tough, but when you're having to fight off teams as well, you know what I mean? It might get complicated on who to focus. That should be kind of interesting to see what happens, and it's gonna be kind of a clusterfuck of a lot
I wonder
going
if
on.
it's fuck Callisto or the boss is at half health. Let's just try and kill them because we're not gonna get the kill now, right? It's 70% in. Let's try and kill them. Let's go. I don't know how that's gonna go, but kind of excited. I was thinking though, I wonder how many people started donating and subbing to these streamers, hoping that next Wilderness Wars 2 comes out, they get on the team. Because there's if I was one of these guys, I would be all right, I have my group of friends, get my friends in, but then I would get subs and stuff to join, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. You would definitely take the people who are more loyal to your stream, right?
So I wonder if this is I want to see a graph of since this is released, the boost, if there's been a percentage boost in subs and donations to these specific streamers.
Oh, that'd be interesting. That would be interesting. But honestly, I would be surprised if there wasn't any boost, even if it's a small, a 5%, or I don't know.
Probably will be. There probably is one in general because people are more aware of these streamers. I mean, if I'm gonna be frank, I don't really like watching RuneScape streamers. I'll watch Bodhi the odd time for Deadman mode and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of the RuneScape streaming stuff and the YouTube stuff. I like a friend, but
Yeah. See, I do. I don't really watch too much streaming, but when I do, it's mostly is going to be a RuneScape streamer because like you can watch them long term. You know what I mean?
You watch the progress.
And with RuneScape, yeah, you can watch the progress. And like the thing with like League of Legends, you know, they're not as interactive because they can't be, right? RuneScape streamers have a loyal community. It's pretty good, but just going back to the Wilderness Wars real quickly, looking at the map right now, because they're kind of showing how everything's going to be kind of placed out. And it's going to be in the free-to-play wilderness. And basically it has like, the streamers are all spread out as a star, kind of in the wilderness. And then you got the bosses that are almost, they try to make them as, put in between them as much as possible. You got one boss spawning near Bandit Camp, and one boss spawning near the Boneyard, if you know where that is. So I'm pretty excited to see how this is going to play out. You know what I mean? This seems like it's going to be more fun to watch. It feels like it's going to be more laid back than the Deadman mode and the PvP tournaments. You know, they're going to have more fun with it because, this is a more typical event. But they're really thinking out of the box with this one, and I like it. I'm welcome this, right? And it just shows that like I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a Castle Wars tournament coming up eventually. Sounds like they're going to be trying every corner of RuneScape, seeing like, let's try an event for this, because, you know, as RuneScapers, we eat that shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Castle Wars is like the next step for them.
Castle Wars or, something like that. Maybe have like a hide and seek in the wilderness.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be some good stuff. Pretty excited.
Yeah, I agree. This should be pretty cool to see. That's so that's coming out on the 26th this Saturday. So yeah, you're gonna have to choose. You want to watch the boxing fight or the Wilderness Wars?
Well, it's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so translate that to whatever time zone you're in. But so you'll be able to watch both.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's just steal my thunder there. But all right.
That's what I do.
So yeah, I'm going to be looking out for that. We'll post it in our Discord as usual, and I'll probably hop on, and if you want to come in and watch it with us and stuff, that last time and whatnot. And yeah, we'll just say, because this is here who's actually going to be hosting it. Again, this is going to be at live at Insomnia 61, which is some gaming convention. Also live on twitch.tv/RuneScape, and the hosts are going to be Mod Archie and Sween, and the shoutcasted by Pure Spam and Skidler. So I'm pretty sure it's basically the same guys as last time, except for we got... Is it Pure Spam that wasn't in the last one?
I thought he was in the last one. That's Ian.
Is it Skidler?
No.
Skidler.
No, Skidler is... he's the dude with the man bun.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So basically the same roster as the PvP tournament, but minus Bodhi, add Skidler.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, so that's pretty much it. In other news, though... The special attack tooltips have been updated. So, yeah. That's pretty nice. Yeah, so you can, like, hover over them and you'll see, like, what up with them, what they do.
Oh, you're saying I don't have to go onto tippit.com or the RuneScape wiki?
Yeah, they'll say that. They added also a toggleable effect, I guess.
Okay.
To take it out. But,
sure.
If you want to keep it more simplistic. So,
keep the nostalgia factor in there?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And they also have like toggleable effects too for the prayer tooltips. So yeah, they're kind of just giving us more, but giving us the ability to take it away too. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, if you want to play the game blind, you can still do that.
Yep. The Slayer helmet will now apply the effects of the respiratory system encountered during the fight with the Abyssal Sire. So like.
Right on.
That's pretty nice. I like that. I've yet to do the Abyssal Sire, but like I'm gonna start going for it. I think I want to start trying it out. I can do Sire, so
cool.
Try out some more Slayer bosses.
That's a boss that I kind of forget that it's in the game constantly because you don't hear too much about it, and like
because
it's not really in your face.
Yeah, like I don't really know. I don't know how to get there. The only thing I think is you have to attack it with Smoke Barrage, something random.
Yeah, I remember. I've seen some videos of it happening, and like, the Abyssal Sire is definitely a pretty unique one. There's some mechanics like the respiratory system that you have to. I'm pretty sure you have to fight it, like damage it to take it down. Yeah. So what's cool about the Abyssal Sire too is like it's kind of different in the sense that most bosses are, because like you can kill it and it'll drop an item called an unsired. It's a 1 in 100 drop, right? So you get that item, and then you basically turn it into. You just turn it into. I forget where you put it in, but like some altar thing.
Yeah.
And then you have a chance of getting an abyssal head, the abyssal pet, abyssal dagger, abyssal whip, the jar, because every boss drops a jar, and there's 3 bludgeon pieces, so similar to the God Wars. Sorry, the God swords. You have to attach 3 pieces together to make the weapon.
Yep.
So bludgeon is the same thing, and it's the bludgeon is, I think, it's the best strength training weapon in the game.
Yeah, like best crush weapon and everything too. So it's really nice for gargoyles, Cerberus.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so yeah, it's pretty cool how that works out. So once it's cool. You get the unsired drop, and yeah, you get all fucking excited for that. You turn it in, and you're not, there's a good chance you ain't gonna get shit.
Yep. Yeah, pretty sweet little boss. They have the Lizardmen Shamans now have a separate tracker, but they still contribute to the overall Lizardmen tracker too.
Right, okay. Because why not?
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. Well, I guess the special attacks with the God Swords, the ornate version, when you do the special, it now shows like an ornate graphic while you're doing the animation, so that's nice. But yeah, other than that, yeah, ornate, like when you can ornament the like weapons and whatnot.
I've never heard the word ornate. I always thought it was just ornament.
Yeah.
I learned a new word today.
Versions. Ornamented, I don't know. It's ornate. Yeah, weird. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing else matters. We deem what's important on this podcast.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, you missed out how you automatically get the Mystic Jewel when you enter the Rogue's Den.
Okay, yeah, I probably should have mentioned that. That's really nice. I have to get my
That's
rogues.
game breaking.
I've yet to get my set.
Your rogue armor set?
Yeah.
Wow, I went out and got that, and I think you're the one. You were over and you showed me how to do it properly, because I was taking like 15 minutes. So basically, if you haven't done the Rogue's Den, it's like a really annoying thieving / agility course, and it's so outdated that there's like these tricks you have to do, and if you don't do them, you can't finish it. Because every time you disarm a trap, you lower your agility and your thieving and stuff like that. And like, there's so many traps that like, you're gonna be like near 0, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I should do it because I got 70 thieving today, or not today, this week. And,
it's so helpful if you're doing
like
pickpocketing.
I lost pretty much doing that, but
oh, and you were pickpocketing too.
Yeah, I should mention, if you're doing Knights of Ardown, that's kind of how I do it, because I like to, like, what I'm doing is I'm watching like a TV show and like just hitting my plus sign on my keyboard and just like not really look.
Yeah.
I'll look every now and again, to make sure my dodgy necklace is still being worn and stuff. But
oh yeah.
There was a post on the subreddit this week, which is kind of what got me to just say, fuck it, I'm going to do it now before, just in case it's not a thing. It's called Thieving CC, or no, Thieving Host. It's Thieving Host, one word. You go in there, just filter by world and see how many, like, there's going to be multiple worlds. But the whole thing is there's going to be like a low level player who's wanting to splash. And what they'll do is they'll go to the South Ardown Bank, and they'll say, hey, I'm hosting. And what people do is they'll get dragon spears and shit, and they'll stun a Knight of Ardown into the bank, into like one of the corners of the bank right next to a booth. And then the guy will splash on the other side of like the divider, those like metal things with the red chain felt thingy.
Yeah, they're set up in banks in real life.
Yeah. And so what happens is the guy splashes on the knight, and it doesn't move from its little area, and people just sit there and pickpocket. So and that's what I did, and it's so nice because you're right next to a bank. No one's gonna open up and troll. You can't attack it and kill it because somebody's splashing on it. Like,
that sounds beautiful.
It is so nice. You're right next to the bank, so you can have your dodgy necklaces and your food just jump in and out and get all that.
Can you tell us what that clan chat was again?
Thieving Host. All one word.
Thieving Host.
You could probably...
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
You could probably go on... I'll post in the Discord after this, after we're done recording, but there's a post that shows you where to stand and where to click, just so you don't mess up the night for anybody. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really nice. People talk. I mean, some people were giving donations to the splasher, but it's not really necessary because the person's just splashing anyways, and they just want to help out.
Yeah,
and so what some people do,
they get to be a celebrity for like an hour or so.
Yeah. And what some people do is they'll bring in all, like, oh, I have a pure that I need to get magic up, and I don't want to get HP down, either alching or splashing. I might as well splash, get everyone to come over here, and then I'll get my thieving on my main. And that's like what a lot of people do as well. You can also pay people for private hosting.
Jesus Christ,
I don't know
it's
why.
Complicated.
Yeah.
Man, you went deep in thieving, eh?
Dude, I went into this CC expecting 20 people, and like no one wants to host. Oh, Deagin, can you host? Can you host? And it's like filled to the brim. There's like 6 different worlds going on. Like, It was nice, yeah. And it was super easy.
What I do is I pray that there's an already in one of the houses already, just trapped.
And yeah, right? you pray someone doesn't just open up the door and just let it get out. Yeah, like it's...
Well, and also, this is bizarre unless I'm just like cracked out and like just don't notice it. But I'll be spam clicking. He won't be moving, and then the door's closed, and bam, disappears, and he's gone.
Yeah, that happens when the mob's just stuck for so long. I did that when I was leveling up thieving in the beginning, and not guards, but whatever else is pickpocketable in the Varrock castle and the southeast side inside the castle. Or southwest, sorry. I would get them in a corner, pickpocket, and then like boom, they respawn because I guess the game figures, oh, they're stuck in like a wall or bed or something.
Yeah.
And they just respawn. But because they're being actively splashed on, they're being attacked.
Yeah. That's
it's really nice. People like it's really creative,
awesome.
Really creative way to make pickpocketing better.
Yeah, no, that's cool, and I love what's cool about this game. There's always these like CCs that like you wouldn't really know unless you were to ask, right? Like I've done a shit ton of pickpocketing, never even heard of that.
Yeah,
it's
super
CCs
convenient
for all stuff like that.
Yeah, it kind of makes me want to push for. I think I need like 77 thieving. I think I need 82 for Lumbridge Elite. So I might push for 77
just because of
thieving.
that.
Because, man, it's like every hour you're getting a level. I was getting 90k experience an hour doing this. And
it's fast experience.
All I'm doing is spamming and I mean, I'm pretty sure Pyramid Plunder and stuff is better experience. But I want to watch a movie, or I was watching TV shows while I was doing this. I'm catching up with some shows I'm behind on.
Yeah.
And I have nothing else to do with my time, so, might as well just get that up now before school starts. Because, shit, if I have like 2 hours to play RS, I am not clicking my plus sign on my number pad.
Yeah,
to get my thieving up, right? I'm gonna hopefully just do a raid and get off.
Exactly, or probably Pyramid Plunder is a lot more fun than the clicks. So, yeah, that's really cool. So there's your thieving update.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely get on that Rogue's armor set because
Rogue's armor set and get 99 HP so you can wear the cape and you get boosted health regen.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, equip like a holy symbol and some prayer boosting shield, maybe like a Falador shield, and then you can also pray for HP regen, so they stack, and that's what I should be doing. I use the cape, but
the rogue's armor, it gives you the illusion that it's good money. I don't think it's that good of money, but
honestly, I lost it on 200k. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is.
That's money. It's 200k. It's not like it's gonna buy me anything amazing, like a rune
Dude,
set.
that's technically 400k because you could just duel it, or you could just stake it at the duel arena right away.
Go to San Casino, quick double.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just that easy.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not like we have a friend that staked, 200 mil, lost it, and then I don't think I've seen him since.
No, he quit. He came back. He came back for a little bit. And then he quit again.
He came back, asked to borrow 3 mil, promised me he's going to give me back 5 mil, and then we all know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. But
he also asked to borrow my cannon. I thought he was going to be training his range, and he didn't give it back to me. He didn't give it back to me for like 2 or 3 days, and I was like, "Fuck, I needed the cannon." I was like, "Dude, I need the cannon back." He's like, "All right, man, give me a minute." 20 minutes later, he finds me and trades it. I go look at his Crystal Math Labs. He didn't get any range experience. Like, that motherfucker sold the cannon, staked it, lost it, and probably bought a bond to give it back. He gave it back, but...
It's like when you got like when you know someone's got like a drug addiction and they keep trying to borrow money off you and shit.
I got bills to pay.
Yeah. So yeah, staking, not even once.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's your little thieving update. Came out of nowhere. All right, and lastly for the news, this isn't really news, but we'll bring this up because they do this every year, and I thought it'd be interesting. So they have the Gold Gnome Awards, which they give out to people that known scapers within the community, right? Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so some of the rewards are Video Awards is Video of the Year, so the best video of 2017. It's going to be nominated across RuneScape and Oldschool RuneScape. Best New Video Maker, so recognizing the best newcomer across RuneScape and Oldschool RuneScape. Best Video Maker, the best, and this one's just overall the best of the best video makers, right?
Yep.
Now, when I say RuneScape and Oldschool RuneScape, I think there's going to be one for each.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
have the RS3 in the old school community.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah. So
We don't associate with those, though. Those RS3 kids.
So, and then for streaming awards, Best New Streamer. This award looks to identify the latest and greatest new streamer. And then the Best Overall Streamer, so awarding the top talent in the streaming world. Art Awards, so Best Artistic Creation. This award seeks out the best artistic creation of the year, whether it's from images to figurines, plushies, poems, and beyond. So nude paintings. I'm waiting for that. And Cosplay Awards, Most Creative Cosplay, available exclusively to attendees at the event. So there's probably going to be Blizzard always does this. They have a stage where everyone walks up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then they also have a Best Cosplay as well, which is just the top quality. And the last reward is the Best Podcast from Canada. Cool.
You know how much money I paid to get that category in?
Oh, buddy, it's enough, right?
You know what kind of pictures I had to send to get that category in?
I don't know if I want to know.
No.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Though it's fun to see the categories. It seems like the categories are even growing, right? I don't think they had cosplay last year. Did they?
Did they have cosplay? I don't know. I think people do. There's always someone to dress up, do some sort of cosplay.
No, dressing up. I don't know if they did like a award
like an
for it.
event.
I'm trying to think.
I have no idea, but I'm down.
I watched it last year, but I'm talking out of my ass, so I don't know. But yeah. So it's all pretty cool, and yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep on going because last week I said I had a little surprise for you.
Oh shit.
So, if I recall correctly, maybe 15 episodes, like a while ago, I was going through some of our older podcasts, and this came up where you hit me with some random ass questions from left field.
Okay.
Some RuneScape related questions. The first one was total bullshit. I'm gonna call him bullshit on that.
Okay.
I got like none wrong. So, anyways, I got 5 here for you.
Ah, fuck.
I'll start off with the easy one. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right. What are skeletons weak to? There's 3 answers. Do you know them all?
When you say weak, like
What are their weaknesses when you're attacking them? What are they weak against?
ooh. Okay, you got that magic spell, Crumble and Dead.
Yep, that's one.
Ooh. Crush.
Yep.
Ooh, and
I can give you a hint
Stab?
if you want.
all right, small hint. Let's hear it.
It's an item.
Oh. Holy symbol.
Nope. Salve amulet.
Ah,
2 for 3 though. 2 for 3. All
I was thinking of that one.
right, we're gonna pick it up a bit. What level is Johnny the Beard? He's found in Blue Moon Inn.
Johnny the Beard.
Just gonna Google real quick.
No, just kidding. Let's go 7. Level 7.
Nope, he's level 2.
What?
Yep. How much Slayer experience does Cerberus give when you kill him?
Ooh. 232.
690.
Ah, shit.
I know you
that's so
think, I
confident.
mean, yeah, I don't think you've ever killed Cerberus, so I'm kind of throwing some bullshit questions.
No, but I like
away.
to think I have all the HP levels of every monster in this game memorized. Yeah, I'm off every now and then.
I think Cerberus has 250 HP, but he gives 690 Slayer. Yeah. Okay. How much does an adamant plate body G weigh?
Oh crap. Weigh?
Yeah,
Body weigh?
in kilograms.
3.5 kilograms.
9.07. If you said 9, I would have still considered that wrong. Don't worry.
Wait, does the trimming add to it?
So it says that the regular adamant plate body is 11 kilograms.
Oh.
So if you're trying to be efficient, you're free to play. You got that Addy, wear that Addy G because it weighs less. Get more
Right.
energy.
I guess in real life, gold does weigh less than adamant, right?
I guess so.
I don't think adamant's even real, but
Well,
Wolverine's got it.
yeah, adamantium claws. Captain America's got an adamantium shield.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, last question. What is a traveling dwarven merchant's name?
The traveling dwarven merchant. Is it the drunken dwarf?
No. He's like he's got a name. He's not
Does
like
he
a
actually
random event.
travel?
He's you use him to repair shit. Or I guess he did before you go to like the PKing worlds and just
The
use
only
him,
when you say traveling merchant, the only thing I think of is like a Ruslav.
So he repairs certain untradeable items. So like ectophiles, god capes and books.
Oh,
Your diary
fucking-
shit.
dude. Fucking shit. I don't remember his name. Starts with a P, I think.
Yep.
Christ, yeah, because when you die in the wilderness, that's what you repair your dragon defender and shit with.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck.
It reminds me with sure do.
Oh. Is it Gertrude?
No, it's per dude.
Ah! Yeah. Okay,
That's it for my questions.
Did I win any money?
No, but
Okay.
a little entertainment, I guess.
Not bad. I impressed myself there. Wow, look at that.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe I almost got all three of those right for the first one.
I legit was like,
All right, I'm gonna just come up with some stupid questions, like ones that like not many, like some. I was like, man, how much does an adamant plate body G weigh? Huh? Wait, does the untrimmed version weigh more? Oh fuck, it does. What the hell? That's weird.
Yeah, it's a little fun fact. I like that. You dropping in some knowledge with some fun.
Yeah, dude.
That's good. Some good stuff. Some nice lessons there.
Yep.
That wasn't bad. And that being said, I think that we'll tie that into our question of the week. So last week I had the question for you guys, which was if there was a tournament that was tailored to your playstyle that you're probably going to take home the win for, what would it be? And we got an answer on Discord from Batty Pew Pew. He says a no-lifing tournament. 20 days ago I started my account, and between juggling a full-time job, girlfriend, and friends, I still have over 5 days played. Yeah, that's pretty good. There ain't no rest for the wicked, right?
Yep. Money doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah.
He's got bills to pay and mouths to feed, but still getting that experience.
Yeah, there it is. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's solid. That's some solid grinding.
yeah, dude.
Early levels are fun though. They're a great time.
Yeah.
It's a love/hate kind of relationship because there's times that it gets brutal.
Hunter, 9 to 21. A bullet in my head.
Yeah, you said it. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, I'm thinking the question of the week this week, we'll tie it in with the awards coming out. Who's your favorite like content creator? Who's someone that you thoroughly enjoy? Someone, you know what I mean? Whether it's streaming or they could be even putting out with update ideas because there's a Reddit user that's on the subreddit, obviously, named General Tractor, and every time he posts an update, it looks fantastic. I don't know if I'm not like an update suggestion. I don't know if you've ever seen them or caught them, but some of them are really good, and it's also caused some updates to have happened in this game. The Zaya rework, I almost he almost directly got that train rolling. He posted a picture of his idea for it, and everyone was just like, if he can do it, why can't other people do it? This guy doesn't even get paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm interested to see who your favorite streamers and YouTube makers or whatever it is, right?
Yep.
Who do you enjoy?
The only content creator that I kind of actively seek and watch and stuff is a friend.
Okay.
So I have to say a friend. I don't really watch other content creators like consistently.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go with probably not many people have heard of this person, but it was kind of a short series, but it was a really unique series, and I was really enjoying it because but I was enjoying it just for the situations you get put in while doing it. So it was a channel called Alt PvP.
Okay.
And you can almost dissect what that series was about or what that channel was about, but basically it was this guy who played an Ultimate Iron Man, and he only played it in PvP worlds.
That's actually pretty sweet. You should link.
It was a really cool idea, and I was watching it, and I learned some pretty cool things from it. You see some tricks you never would have thought of, but like I think this was before maybe even Dead Man came out, and this was almost like I liked it because I was like, man, this is the Dead Man before the Dead Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he stopped making videos. I remember I ended up adding him and contacting him, and he just said like I don't think he even plays RuneScape anymore, so that eventually died out. But I thought that was a really cool and unique video series. And like honestly, I always love when I find someone who's doing something different someone who's doing something different within RuneScape, right?
Yeah.
There's another YouTuber named Mr. Bug, and he was doing a lot of videos of like game shows like a Split or Steel kind of game, if you're familiar with that, and doing things like that, which was always fun to watch. It's different from your typical Iron Man progression videos or whatever you have it, right? Or PKing montage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, tell us if there's any unique ones or anything, whatever it is that you enjoy watching. We'd love to hear it. All right, so yeah, we'll start wrapping it up right now. So yeah, we got the Wilderness Wars coming up this weekend. We got a boxing fight, not even RuneScape related. So what the fuck's that doing in here? But it's happening as well. Shit's gonna be big, but not as big as the Wilderness Wars.
I wonder if there's gonna be a RuneScape viewing party where like we're all going to someone's player-owned house. They got a boxing ring. People are going and boxing, and people watching the fight on another monitor or something.
I've been building up my house. Let's do it. We'll have I'll get some, I'll bring the chips and beer and stuff.
Yeah, dude. I'll bring something.
You can turn your phone as a hotspot and give everyone Wi-Fi.
Yeah, dude.
Cool. Okay, okay, so I think on that note, you got anything going on next week?
Just big decision makings, and I want to get that Elite Void. I'm going to try and get that Elite Void. I don't know if I'll get 99 defense. I really, really want to just get that Elite Void, get that out of the way. And then, yeah. Like, I'm
You're gonna come back asking for donations, saying, hey guys, I staked away my bank. Can I get some donations going?
Yeah, that's the plan, I think.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe I should just never get 99 defense so I don't stake ever.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I always want to get a shit ton done, but then I think back, like my week just blurs by. I don't even know what I do. But yeah, and we also got, I think next week we got maybe a little surprise for you guys. So keep your ears out for that.
Yep.
And yeah, that's about it. But before we get out of here, let me tell you where you guys can get in contact with us. If you guys want to talk to us or join our clan chat in game, just join WildCC. On Twitter, you can contact us at The Wilderness RS. On Facebook, it's facebook.com/The Wilderness Podcast. And our email is thewildernesspodcast@gmail.com. And we also have a Discord. And if you guys are interested in joining, let us know. We'll get a link out to you. You can come and have fun in there too. Yeah, okay. I think we're safe to get out of here.
Yeah, I think it's time.
I hope it's safe to get out of here. Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for listening, guys. This is episode 47.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Take care. Thanks again for listening, and have a good night.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Have a good one.
Later, Gators.